Well, shit, look at that. We're back for another episode. Who would have thought? Not me. Seriously, this time. I almost packed it all up. I almost packed up all my toys and said, I'm not doing it no more. But then I realized I was being a baby. So, here we are. Here we are. We're back. Today's topic, really straightforward stuff here. It's me really just bitching and complaining. It's probably about, I don't know, a solid 10, maybe 15 minutes of me bitching. But bear with me, okay? Because I compliment my, I almost call myself straight, Lord Jesus. But it is okay, bear with me. Because right at the end of me just complaining really about nothing serious in any capacity, I introduce a new segment, and I know it's probably gonna be my favorite segment, which is Gerald's list of women to watch. And listen, if y'all don't take these recommendations seriously, I will get hurt and frustrated. So please, oh please, take these recommendations seriously. Let me wrap up this yap fest that I'm currently experiencing here in space and time and get into the meat of the video, which is me complaining and talking about women that I love while I sort that massive pile of laundry behind me. Before we go any further, this episode is brought to you by Wink. Now, they're not sponsoring me or anything, but they did send me this little PR package, and I'm fully obsessed and about to drop maybe half of my next paycheck on it because out of all the THC seltzers I've had, this one by far takes the cake. They have like the highest percentages I've seen. Their flavors are delicious, and really the peak thing, no calories, no sugar. Every single, I mean, like, and not to be a calorie queen here, but every single other drink on the market is like 50% of your daily suggested sugar for one can. Zero, zero. You can drink as much of these as you really want. Would I recommend that? No, but all I'm saying is Wink has the flavors, Wink has the high percentages, Wink has the no sugars. What more could you ask for? What more could you ask for? I got distracted by Miss Nolabine, I'm sorry. I've been actively posting myself on social media with intentions to, you know, generate some type of income and have a platform, right? And people who look forward to seeing me post. And it's been fun. It has been fun. I definitely have been not necessarily dissuaded, but disheartened, by coming up to the realization that, you can only blame the algorithm so much for bad performance, right? To an extent, it's like the people just don't want to consume what I have to say. And that could be for any number of reasons. I've had to accept that it could be for any number of reasons. One, I'm not funny. Two, people do not care. Three, or maybe they do hate fat people. Four, who, not to bring up the gay thing again, but maybe it's the gay thing. I don't know. It's just, I've had some hits in regards to TikToks, and I wouldn't even call them hits on Reels because anything that goes gangbusters on Reels for me is because there are men in the comments being horrid, just being horrible. A few of the things that have gone viral on TikTok, I'm like, okay, that's thanks to the support of women, really. So I don't know. It's like I'm currently just like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Hence why I'm here doing laundry and yapping because it's like a part of the reason. I mean, I started posting for multiple reasons. One, I figured there's worse things I could be doing to try to make an extra income. There are far worse things I could be doing. And to me, that's really just like manual labor. You know, I don't think sex work is bad. I don't think dealing is bad. You know, like do what you got to do. The worst part about those things is that they are unfortunately heavily sanctioned by the government and frowned upon by society, which is just I disagree with. You know, like I feel my politics on sex work and drug dealing aside, I just feel like posting online was one a way to potentially generate some extra income. I got student loans, y'all. Secondly, it was a creative outlet. I went to undergrad for film and television and screenwriting, and that's just not the path my career ended up because I have genuine historical bloodline witches in my family who just didn't agree with that path and have done everything they can to put me on a path that they want. And now that I'm at a point in my life where I'm don't like it's like I'm not unhappy. I'm way happy. It's just not, I'm not doing what I want to do, right? I'm doing what I have to do. And from infancy I have struggled with haves versus wants. You know, I'm a glutton. I'm a glutton, all right? All right. Sue me. Sue me. I'm a little gluttonous. But I know my strengths and I know not even so much my weaknesses, but my don't wants. I just don't want to do manual labor. I just don't want to do manual labor. So I've had back to posting on social media, and the reason why I started in the first place, it's really just because I also needed I also wanted to use social media to replace other addictions in my life that I felt were no longer serving me. And I'm sure you're wondering to yourself, Gerald, what could you possibly be talking about? I'm talking about League of Legends. That's right. The MOBA, the man, the myth, the legend, League of Legends. I have been playing this game for over a decade now. I have not gotten better at it. I have statistically, mathematically gotten worse at the game over the last decade. And all they've done, they being Riot, is simplify the game and make it easier for people to play and learn. I've gotten worse. So I figured, hey, if I spent time focused on making stuff for TikTok and Instagram, and then I start making my way into YouTube, I can use that time to potentially, one, make extra money, to potentially build a platform, because I would love reply guys and yes men in my comments, absolutely, and also allow me to start networking and hopefully getting into a position where I can produce a short film, where I can direct, edit a feature film, and just for some reason, social media is the springboard into that arena these days. So with the posting on social media, what have I learned? Nothing. I really have learned nothing. I feel like I haven't figured out what my niche is. I know what I want to post. I know what I want to do, but it's seemingly not resonating with the greater internet, and I'm not blaming it on anything. I'm not blaming it on my weight. I'm not blaming it on my skin. I'm not blaming it on my sexuality. I'm blaming on the fact that I cannot seem to figure it out. I have not seemed to be able to lock down what it is that I can offer that people want to eat. You know? Like I've had a few hits with fashion content, but it's never consistent. I've had a few hits with what I eat in the days, but that fell off. So it's just like, oh, frustrating because I don't know how many more noodles I could throw at the wall to see what'll stick. But I did tell myself at the beginning of this adventure, I would say I officially started like at the beginning, or well, what I told myself at the start of this adventure, which I would date as like mid-April, was that as long as I'm having fun and so long as it's not to a point where I'm equating my self-worth. As long as I'm not equating like my self-worth to the attention I'm getting on social media, that's fine. Keep going. And I I'm still having fun. And I am making a couple dollars here and there, but it's not what I expected yet. And I don't know. I'm not trying to like lose faith or give up, because some people have been doing this for years, years, 2 to 3 years before they saw any kind of return on their investment in social media. And I don't know. It's just like, it's so strange. I feel like I get gassed up. I feel like I'm getting gaslit because I have people who's like, you're gonna blow up any second now. Like you've got what it takes. But I feel like I don't have a group. Like I've found myself recently being so nostalgic for undergrad times because of just the sheer proximity I had to like-minded people down the hall, across campus, in the city. It was all just so accessible. And what was I doing? Beating my shit and smoking weed. Like, what? I just didn't take full advantage of the opportunity when I had it. And now I feel like I keep asking people for support and for feedback and for engagement in projects and ideas that I have, and it's fucking crickets. It's crickets every time. Like, I'm like, I have this, and all I want to do is create with my friends. That's all I want. It's all I want. And they're not fucking watching this. So what the fuck does it matter? Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck every last one of you. I'm tired. Now I'm getting fucking mad. Because, like, what do you mean? What do you mean you can't even return a text? Or you can't give me feedback? Or you can't let me know if something seems like it's too out of hand. Like, I just can't get feedback. I can't even offer people money to give me a trial run on a project or an idea that I have. It's so infuriating. And it's like, is it me? It has to be me. It has to be me. I just feel like everyone had a meeting behind my back and they were like, you know what? Fuck him. We're all gonna go chase our dreams, and we're all gonna go build these groups and these networks and these organizations and support each other. But you, who desperately wants in and wants to be a part of this, go fuck yourself. So yeah, what the fuck ever. Whatever. Now that I got that off my chest, I'm just gonna keep doing me. That sounds so tacky. I'm just gonna keep doing me. I'm just gonna keep doing me. Yeah, well, yeah. What the hell? What else are you gonna do? What else are you gonna do? Because you sure as hell can't act. You can't be someone else. In conclusion, there's so many things I want to do, and I've just, at this point in my life, find myself frustrated because I feel like what I am meant to do and what I want to do and where I want to be has just been, I don't even know what to say it, because I'm partially to blame for my own dreams not coming to reality, but I can only do so much. I can only do so much. I can only do so much. And I'm so grateful for the people who are there for me, and for the people who do support me and who do show up for me, and who could do basic, decent things like leaving a comment or liking. I just don't feel like it should be that difficult. I don't feel like I should be having to beg people who allegedly care for me and care about me to support my dreams. Point blank. I don't think it's that hard. And I don't think I'm asking too much. But here we are. Now for the rest of this video, we're going to be positive because at the end of the day, you know who I'm going to support until I can't support no more? Until I have nothing left to say, which means I'm 6 feet under or launched into space. I'm here to support women and promote women. The first on my list of women to watch is going to be Miss Ari Bella. Now listen to me, y'all. I don't know what choices I made in this life that allowed me to cross paths with Ari Bella, but I would make those choices 1,000 times again. Y'all, she is the next thing. She's my big thing, but she is going to be the next Miss Thing. I need y'all to go follow her on Instagram, follow her on Spotify, follow her on TikTok, follow her on all the apps, and stream Addicted to Your Love. It's playing right now. It should be playing right now. I asked her for permission. I'm assuming she's gonna say yes.
Think about going anywhere at all.
If I'm being honest, you're all I know. Right in my pocket, you're like my phone. 'Cause you're in my...
And make sure you go watch the music video. This girl deserves your attention, you guys. If you care about women at all, especially if you love pop music, go add this diva to your playlist right now. Next up on Gerald's Women to Watch, it's going to be my mother flipping queen, Ariana. Now, y'all don't understand. Me and this girl, we go back. We go back at least a decade now. Damn, Ariana. At least a decade now. That's bananas. And I have had the fortune of seeing her grow and become such a powerhouse, like a true, genuine powerhouse in her field. Now, her thing is content creation. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to put her in a box. Y'all go follow her. This Ariana, these are her socials. Y'all go follow her. Her big thing lately is doing snack plates on TikTok. And when I tell you, you are going to be jealous. If you are not prepared to eat with your eyes, don't follow her. Don't. Because I'm telling you, the way her mind works in regards to a snack plate, and she's done a few of those, how do you even phrase it? It's like a specific food 6 different ways. Y'all, she did Oreo hot dogs. Oreo hot dogs. Kimchi and mustard Oreos. Like, it just, she's on some crazy shit over there, but it's always so entertaining. Now, I believe her Instagram's a little bit different from what she does over on TikTok. So you get 2 different influencers almost. This woman is versatile, and she's so pretty. There's not enough people in her comments reminding her how pretty she is, because she knows. She doesn't need me or you to tell her this. But you should do it anyways, because look at her. That's a gorgeous woman. I recently went up to Baltimore to visit her, and she took me to some incredible restaurants. So this woman's taste in food is phenomenal. So if you're ever looking for good food recs, she's just another reason why you should follow her, because she's a traveling queen. She's been around not just this country, but the earth. So you are wasting your time and genuinely doing yourself a disservice by not following her. And the last lady on Gerald's Women to Watch list for this week is going to be Miss Kristen at A Little Bit A Lot podcast, or Coloring with Kristen, or look, I'm gonna put all her handles up here because this is a busy woman, all right? Kristen is another woman who, again, I would make every single decision again if it meant us crossing paths. She is a sweetheart. I know in deep down to my core that she is a sweetie pie. Her and her sister, when they do episodes of A Little Bit A Lot together, oh, I cackle my ass off. And what's even more impressive about Kristen is her ability to yap alone, to do it on her own. She does that shit raw dog by herself. I had the privilege of interviewing her recently on TikTok Live, and I remember telling her, what's so impressive to me about watching your videos and listening to your podcast is that I know that there's edits, but you can hardly tell. It feels like she's just a streamlined thought of conscious from her brain to her mouth for about 50 minutes an episode. And it's as if she is doing this just intrinsically, like she gets in a flow state. I have told her countless times, and I genuinely mean it, I would listen to her describing paint dry because just her command of the English language is phenomenal. And one of my favorite things she does is she doesn't curse very often. I don't think I've even heard her curse once, but she'll say like "what the freak" and "what the heck," and it's so sweet. It's so cute, and watching her like really like gives me hope and you know it it renews my energy and drive to post social media and to post and make content because she just is having such a good time doing it. And you could tell she loves sharing stories with her fans that it makes me want to build a community like her because she's just a huge inspiration to me. And again, she has her podcast and she has a coloring page. Who knows what she's doing next? But you're going to want to follow her. You're going to want to say you were there from day one. And with this pair of socks, I am done sorting my laundry and need to put off the dreaded task of deciding what needs to be ironed and what needs to go where. This was a blast. Let me know in the comments if laundry and ranting is something y'all are interested in, you know? Let me know in the comments what y'all want to see. I do want to take y'all on a field trip again soon. I don't know where. Maybe the aquarium? We might go to New Orleans. We might take a field trip to New Orleans soon because I do need to go have a sleepover with some of my New Orleans queens. All right, thanks for separating my laundry with me. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed. I had a blast. At the end of the day, I went into it being like, man, what am I going to do? And ended with, I'm going to go touch grass and take a breath, and I'm going to keep trucking and keep doing my thing. So if you made it up to this point, please, please do me the most highest favor. Make sure you hit the like button. Go say something funny, or you know what? We can fight in the comments if you want. It's up to you. Choose your own adventure over in the comment section, and make sure to share this with any handsome man or sad, downtrodden woman in your life, because I can bring joy. I'm going to bring joy to somebody. I'm going to bring joy to somebody, damn it.